and basically disconnect this silver cable here. Disconnected this from the other underside of it. So basically disconnect this from right there where that yellow little rectangular square is. That is where this cable goes. And now the Blu-ray drive is free. And the power supply, which disconnected this cable right here. And the other cable that goes right here. This cable goes inside this little box. And disconnected that. Oh, and yes, very carefully make sure you know where this little tiny black string is right here. You want to make sure you know where this is. This is a critical part right here. This could snap off because it's only held in by that little tiny soldering right here. It's right there, the little thin cable, and it seems to be a little bit on the fragile side, so be very careful. And this little black cable went right there, so be very careful with this. I started yanking on it and I didn't know it was connected until I felt a little tug, so be very careful with this. And all these screws are right here, and once you do that, you have your power supply dismantled. Put that right there, and now we're left with this. So I'll get back to reading what I'm supposed to do, and I'll let you know how it goes. Hey, came back from the store and got some compressed air from Radio Shack. So now we're just gonna clean up all the dust that's been building up here, and dust up the power supply, and get all the dust off the Blu-ray drive. So we're just gonna do that right now. And you can't really see how dirty it is, so I'll show you what it looks like after I'm done cleaning it. Okay, and we're back. Man, you should have seen all the dust that flew out of that thing. Anyways, here it is. Clean power supply. Okay, and we're back. I cleaned the dust out, and the power supply is nice and clean. You should have seen the dust that came off both of this and the Blu-ray drive, and off this as well. I'm gonna go over it a bit with Q-tip to get all the little details clean, but as you can see, it's leaps and bounds cleaner than what it was before. And here's the Blu-ray drive, also clean. There's a ton of dust that came off this too. And I'm gonna go clean this part of the PS3 now too. As you can see, it's dusty as hell, so I'll show you what it looks like after it's done cleaning. And then we're gonna take this apart a bit more, and then we'll see what happens from there. Okay, and now we cleaned off this part of the PS3. As you saw, it was dirty as fuck, and now it's a lot cleaner. Cleaned it all out, so we'll just go ahead and put that right over here now that it's clean, and we'll continue disassembling it. Okay, so what I did now is I took the hard drive off, which was basically just unscrewing it. A little black screw right here, and to take this one off I actually used where'd it go? I used a size 0 crosshead, because if you use anything other than a crosshead, you'll strip it, and if you do that, you'll basically chew it up, and you won't be able to unscrew this. This is a really sensitive screw, and I tried doing it with a different size, and it didn't work. And as you can see, it kind of made a big hole in it, so be very careful when taking this little blue screw off, because you don't want to, you don't want to twist it enough so you can't get any screwdriver in here. So I used a size 0 crosshead. Just keep that in mind. I took this little bracket off. This is the little touch sensitive thing to turn it on. I took that off, and I also took it off the large case. I'm going to be cleaning this, and I cleaned the hard drive in this. I need to clean this again. And I took the back panel off too, right here. And now what we're left with now is basically the core of the processor and the fan. This is the big old fan right here. That's the PS3's cooling system right here. So I will gut this more and clean it, and then I'll show you what I did. And yeah, keep you updated. Now okay, now what I did is just take it apart. This is where, you know, the front of it was. I took the fan off. I took the screws out. I took these out, the brackets. These are what holds the fan together. And disconnected the wire that is on the fan to this, which is right here. Disconnected that from here. And as you can see, the thermite compound looks pretty shitty, and I uncovered a lot of dust in here. I'll show you a little example of this. Look at that. And yeah, that's wedged in there all. And the fan is very dirty also. Look at that, the fan is, looks like I threw it in the dirt. Look at that, it's very dirty. I should actually show you how much dust comes out. I think I will, so yeah, I'll be outside in a minute and I'll show you just how much dust flies off this. Okay, we are outside. Not sure how much dust is gonna show right now, but hopefully you'll see a good amount. I'm just shaking up the can here. Okay, let's see. Oh, you can't see it, but it's a lot. Now I'll just clean this and then I'll get back to you. Okay, and I cleaned out the fan. I took the fan out and I cleaned it as good as I can. So took that off. I took the metal brackets off too. I took that off, cleaned it. That still needs to be cleaned, but for now I just took it off. And this is the board. This is the main board with everything. Here it is. Now, while I was cleaning this and I was looking at it, I found a concern here. As you can see, it's burnt. The burn follows a little trail here. All the way up here, kind of like this. So that bothers me a lot. So I have no idea if this is why it broke. Maybe it broke a circuit or something super important. I'm really hoping that's not the case, because if it is, then I will have to end up buying another PS3, because this looks completely, it looks really bad. I mean, look at it. That doesn't look good at all. So hopefully that isn't the case, and I can flow this, put it back, and hopefully it'll run. So yeah, that's basically pretty much about it. This is